What is up, guys? ShinySyduck here, and hello the GTS. This is my first time uploading here, so I'm pretty excited. This is not really new, but kind of recently revived, I guess. But we'll get to that later. For now, let's just look at the tree view. So, looking at his team, biggest threats are that Hydreigon and that Concho. Well, actually, no, he's got a bunch of threatening Pokemon. Only possibly his Jirachi was the only thing I could think of that could be actually bulky. Maybe Espeon. And speaking of Espeon, he's going to lead off with it. I'm going to lead off with my Donphan, and he's just going to go straight for the Psychic. I'm going to live it sturdy. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. I didn't see myself really needing this thing that much because I didn't see any hazard setters on his side of the field. So, you know, and he only had, I don't think he has anything weak to rocks, so, I'm trying to think now, anything he could have weak to rocks? Whatever, so, he's gonna send in Heracross. I'm just gonna go for the Ice Shard, see what move he's gonna do. I do find out later that this is a Scarf Moxie Cross, so, you know, and I totally dope out here. Sun's not up, so why would I outspeed? And Earthquake does a shit ton because of Moxie, and then Sludge Bomb doesn't even kill, so I'm just like, ah. But then he switches, so I'm really confused. Like, what happened there? Why? I guess it was a pre-switch into Rachi, but, like, come on, man, what are you doing? Anyway, he's gonna go for Psychic on my Dragonite, and it's going to do absolute deadly squat because of multi-scale, and I do get a useless burn here with my Choice Banded Fire Punch. Unfortunately, it wasn't in the sun, so it's not going to kill, and I'm like, why didn't I just start with sun? Seriously. What am I doing with my life? But, he's just going to hit me with another Psychic. It's going to bring me down to, like, high yellow, which isn't really a problem. I don't plan on sweeping or anything, so, and I don't see myself taking any residual damage anytime soon. I mean, I think the only possible statuses he could have besides Toxic or, like, I don't know, but looking at his team, it doesn't look like anything would really want to run Toxic, so, you know, I'm finally going to get my 69 tails on him there. You can go for the Ice Punch, and I'm like, damn, I am glad I switched. Staying in definitely was not worth it because I could have potentially burned him and then giving him the Guts boost. I was like, yeah, Ninetales can just Will-O-Wisp it, and then I was like, oh, wait a sec. This thing has Guts. So I do just decide to Hypnosis it, thankfully hitting, by the way, and now I'm just going to go to my Venusaur with the sun and all that, and stupidly enough, I will just go for the growth first. You know, my Venusaur is going to get bigger, it's going to get more appropriate, and, you know, special attack and attack are going to go up sharply, yay, and he has 2 guaranteed turns of sleep, so I know I got time for that. And just gonna go for the Energy Ball, and unfortunately it does like nothing. Not like nothing, but it doesn't knock it out, and it doesn't come nearly as close as I was expecting for it to knock it out. And my original plan was like, yeah, I'll just growth Giga Drain, get a crap ton of health back, and I'm like, wait, I don't have Giga Drain, and then he nails me with Fire Punch, so I was like, whatever. So, I'm just gonna go into my Ninetales now, Flamethrower for the knockout. Thankfully the knockout, because this thing could have been an issue. And I noticed in this battle that I actually use my Ninetales a lot, because, like, I don't know why, but usually, at least me personally, I don't use my Weather Starter that much, so it's kind of whatever. He's gonna go into Heracross, and I just kind of wanted to see what he was going to lock himself into. I do run Protect, so I have no clue why I didn't go for Protect. Like, can I have Space Palm, please? And, so, I'm just gonna live this Stone Edge with a tiny, itty bit 15 HP. That had to be minimum damage, because Ninetales sucks. Nah, Ninetales doesn't suck, but whatever. So he's gonna send in his... I keep wanting to call it Shroomish, but it's Braylon. He's gonna go for the Mach Punch. I protected to bait him into thinking I was going to switch out so we get the free Swords Dance out, but that is not the case, ladies and gents. Because I'm just going to Flamethrower now, like, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna die. And I'm gonna burn that mushroom, except it doesn't burn out all the way. What's with this? It has a Focus Sash, like, guys, what are you doing? Stab. The only priority you have is Mach Punch, so why would you want... I can understand if you have, like, legitimate priority moves, like the Bullet Seed had priority or something. That just seems stupid to me. Whatever, so... He's gonna go into Hydreigon now. I was just planning on going for the Extreme Speed to kill the Radiant, but he sends this big-ass threat in. So I'm like, sweet, Extreme Speed to a KO, please only max damage. And fortunately, finally, something doesn't live with a tiny smidgen of health, and it was this thing. So I am quite happy about that. And now we're just gonna go into Realm, Extreme Speed for game. So that was a good game. I forgot who to mention, like, who this was against. It was against someone by the name of SammyWammyCoate or something. I don't know, it's spelled weird. Like, it looks like it should be Coyotes, but then it's C-O-A. I don't know if he's just stupid or what. Speaking of stupid, my chair squeaks. My bad. So, I'm really happy that this is replacing the Mosh Pit, because the Mosh Pit, I don't know, dude. The Mosh Pit seemed to just run like an industry later on. I mean, the first year of the Mosh Pit was amazing. And then it was just kinda, what's going on here, man? So... Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give a thumbs up, and, you know, there's more to come. There's going to be more on my channel, there's going to be more here. Trust me, there's going to be plenty more here. So, feel free to subscribe to either or, my link in the description. If you can't figure out how to get to the GTS from here, well, you know what, no, the YouTube layout had just changed, so, whatever. So... I guess I will see you guys all next time.